Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome to the next Vremya podcast. I'm today here with Robert.
Good day.
All right, Robert, let's begin the interview now. So, the first question is, how did you find the USSR?
Well, I was always quite aware of Leon and his activity in the entire Mac government community, but first when I founded the USSR, the server and the community as a whole, was when I had a war with Denmark, otherwise known as N. The thing is that, well, originally Leon was my somewhat like of an enemy, but in the end I realized that Denmark is the truly only one enemy. And when it happened, me and Leon got on quite actually a good terms, and same for the server. Because you see, Leon was betrayed by Anne, and I also was betrayed by her.
Ah, I see. So you had both of you had a spite
Well,
on Den. So you both of you united against Den.
yeah, yeah, because she also betrayed me too. You see, the trigger for the war was not because she actually left the universe, but because she betrayed her people. Because she always sought for conflict, meanwhile I always wanted peace. And that's why I believed that siding with Leon would be a better idea than siding with her.
Ah, I see. Well, let's get to the next question, which is gonna be related now. And that is, when you joined the USSR, what made you stay? I think the you already kind of answered, but is there anything else that made you stay in the USSR?
Well, first, I was somewhat treated badly, like how newer people are usually. But what made me actually stay in the community was the dedication of others related to it. Because at that time when I first joined, let's say for example, Casrior was quite dedicated to the army itself. And well, he made a lot of documents. And that's what made me stay in the actual server, the dedication towards it, and how the people treat the server.
I
And yeah,
definitely agree that the people are dedicated to their work and soul to the server.
and let me continue. And that one fact is quite admirable. That's why I am also dedicated to the server as my, well, not just as a hobby, but also somewhat like a full-time job.
Yeah, all
Because
right.
I want to help Leon as much as I can. And same goes for the community. Sorry for my stuttering.
No problem. It's fine. So now, what is your opinion on others in the server and Leon himself and the server in general?
Well, I am pretty much neutral on everyone in the server, but I also have some friends, but I am quite positive towards the government because there are people like Faded, which makes cooperation quite easy. And since the nation has a strong camaraderie, and well, as how my friend said that the dedication too is great for the server, that's what made me feel quite positive towards the government. And for the people, I am actually quite neutral on them. I don't really consider picking anyone as my favorite or, well, let's just say as a, well, it is hard to answer though.
Is that
But
all,
yeah,
or
I am
you?
quite positive towards the government and the dedication of the people towards the server, but I am also quite neutral of people because I don't think that I can formulate any opinion without knowing them. Because why would I want to hate someone if I don't know them? What if they act like a douchebag in the server, but they are actually a quite good person? That's why I cannot judge.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I am neutral. I would say I'm neutral as well towards the people. Everyone have their moments, you know?
Yeah, and we gotta accept it. Let
Yeah,
them have their own moments.
exactly.
But
Now, let's look into the future. So, do you have now you're a polybureau, like you're basically the biggest rank on the
yeah,
server that you can earn right now. So, do you have any plans now that you reach the highest rank?
well, yes, I do have plans for this server, but not just any little small plans, but actual plans of reformation that I plan to, well, suggest to Leon. And I also want to hold quite a lot of events on the Minecraft server and, well, in other games as well. Because I think the community needs some color. And if the community does not have the color that it needs, then it becomes blank. And if it's blank, then the community dies out. And I want to avoid that at all costs. My plans for foreign affairs are nearly the same as Haydar's because at the moment I have no idea on what I should change or what I should keep. So I'd rather stick by Haydar's ideas related to the sector that is. And as for the server, what my essential plan is, once I get my secondary sector, which I will when I finish my task for it, because if you haven't already known, but I did reveal it, I already have a task for a secondary sector. My plan is also to increase the capacity of the big backup in case anything big and bad happens in the main server. So we can avoid redoing this Vorozhnya regime thing when the server just got randomly deleted.
All right, we're getting to the last question now. And I know you've been waiting for this question. So let's begin with how edgy are you?
When is the time that I am not edgy? And because you know that I am quite edgy.
Yes. How
I
edgy
should
are
have,
you? How edgy would you say you are?
well, let's just answer with a yes.
Ah, so you're infinitely edgy.
Yes, I am.
All right, I see. Very well. So these were all the questions. Thank you for taking your time in this interview.
The pleasure is mine, my dear friend.
Thank you for participating. So this is all. This is all for Vremya tonight, and I will see you all later. Good night.